Good morning, everybody. This is our astrology weather forecast for September 10th, 2025. And we've got a mixed day here with the moon. It does continue through Aries through a lot of the day, comes into Taurus at 4:04 p.m. Eastern Time. So we can start out with more impulse and go into more thoughtfulness or consideration. That can be helpful because we do have a few aspects going on today that we may need to negotiate with a bit more consideration and mindfulness. So we've got quite a bit of action at the South Node. I went into this a bit yesterday. Sun is at the South Node exact today, Mercury approaching exact tomorrow. So it's a couple of days here where we are letting go. We are saying goodbye to some outdated assessments, thinking patterns, ways of solving problems, uh, ways that we used to think and categorize things, methods of communication, methods in general. We're flushing that out at the South Node. And also outdated identity structures, ways that we try to achieve validation, applause, attention. We're growing up. And there's a shedding, a recognition of what needs to be let go of so we can allow more Dharma into our cup. So we pour some out at the South Node. It's like that stagnant water that, yeah, we've had enough. And that allows room for our cup to refill with something that is more in tune with our purpose, direction. So we let go of some old comforts and allow in some new things that may present us with some mysteries, some cliffs that we may approach and not understand immediately how to bridge that. But we'll get it. We'll get it. We'll understand brick by brick or step by step. It'll appear. The path will appear if we do accept that calling at the North Node. So Venus and Jupiter also come into a semi-sextile. We're figuring out comforts, excesses, how our senses, sensual needs, pleasures, how we spend money, social romantic activity, how that may need to come into alignment with our larger mission and purpose. We can look at how we are more wasteful or not appreciating what we have when we have it. With Venus Jupiter stuff, we tend to want to gorge on more, and that always doesn't lead to the best outcome. Sometimes we don't actually completely appreciate what we have or what we love or what we acquire if we are just focused on the more aspect of things. Looking also at one more minor aspect. Look on my list. Oh, Mercury, Pluto. Minor hard aspect. Oh boy. When Mercury and Pluto are in any kind of aspect at all, it stimulates our curiosity and possibly our suspicion and our ability to see what's what or see behind the scenes. It can make us more intelligent or it can make us more stupid because we're only looking through the lens of what we already assume is the worst outcome. We are not the best detective when we look at things that way, when we're looking for what is always necessarily hidden. It closes our mind off to more simple, surface explanations, um, understandings, because sometimes things can be simple. Sometimes it is the way it appears to be. Sometimes it's not. You have to look deeper. You have to read between the lines. But see, knowing the difference is the superpower with Mercury Pluto aspects. Now, knowing when we don't need to waste our time spinning, looking, peering, asking, dissecting. We just say, oh, okay, well, I guess the easiest or simplest explanation this time is the one that makes the most sense and is more accurate, most accurate. I can stop there. So we may have a hard time coming to that place where we can stop because we accept what something is. With the hard aspects, even the minor hard aspects, we do tend to want to just keep pulling back the curtain or, looking through more layers. And it just puts us in a position where we just have to stop already. We may not have all the information. We may not know everything before it happens. We may not know it all. There may be some mysteries or some gaps, but if we wait until we have that 100% assurity or knowledge or security, oh, many times we don't actually make any moves, or we hold our trust back, or we're so skeptical that we don't really get started because we're remaining in our disbelief as a way to prove ourselves to ourselves. So remain curious today. All right, you guys have a good day. See you later.